All right. Sorry to cut everybody off because I want to go over the roles and get this started so I don't keep everybody up late, because I know some of y'all, it's pretty late for you guys. So, all right. So welcome to the nice game. Everybody voted. If you didn't vote, oh well, I guess you're playing the Battle of the Sisters. So in this game, you have Ravenna and Freya. They're sisters. You didn't notice I got them from the Snow White movie, The Huntsman. So Ravenna is the bad seer. Their abilities are the same as the Mystic Seer. Hold on, let me turn something off. Plug in. I don't know if y'all are hearing music, so I'm sorry if you were. All right. So Ravenna and Freya, they have the same abilities as the Mystic Seer. So for Ravenna, she's on the Werewolves team. She's bad. She cannot be killed by her fellow werewolves. And with Ravenna and Freya, if either one of them die, that team loses automatically. It's kind of like chess. The king dies, you lose. So with that, Ravenna can't be killed by the werewolves to keep it from accidentally happening. She has an addition with her ability at night. She can use one shot to kill somebody at night, along with her normal seeing ability. Freya, yes.
One shot per game or per night?
One shot per game. She only gets one shot to use it. Originally had them that have an extra life, but I figured that'd be overpowered for the bad seer, so I wasn't going to do that, so I decided to give her that power. Freya, she has 2 lives. Just kind of like the baby dragon in Joseph's game.
Tough guy.
Well, it's not like tough guy. Just has an extra life.
Oh.
So basically, she has 2 chances to stay alive. That's her extra power, and then of course she can see, just like the Mrs. Seer. The thing about Ravenna and Freya, they know each other so well they can mask their identity from each other. So if you happen to check your sister, if you're one of these and you happen to check your sister, you'll get a false pot or a false roll. That make sense? All right. And as I said, they're like, you have to keep them alive or your team loses the game.
So you said Ravenna is on the werewolf team, but do they not know who she is?
Nope.
Okay.
That's why I gave her, where she can't be killed by werewolves.
Makes sense.
All right. Freya is on the good team, so she does everything a Mystic Seer can do, and she has an extra life.
So what is a Mystic Seer? I don't think I remember.
Get to this specific role.
I show you, say you look at a werewolf, or if they're a different kind of werewolf or a special werewolf, you know they're a exact role. Only people,
Okay.
But like I said, the sisters, they're really good defending against each other. So if you happen to check your sister, you get a false roll. You won't get the right roll. Okay. So those are the sisters.
Is that random on the false roll?
Hmm?
Is it just a random roll that you see, or is there specific sets? Or
Yeah, there's specific sets, but I'm not going to tell you what they are. So, all right. Next one is the witch. Witch gets 1 save and 1 kill at night. And I'm going to play her like everybody else has been playing her. So I'll wake up the witch and say who this person's been targeted. Do you want to save them or not? And of course, you got 1 kill spell too. And you only get 1 of each. You got the bodyguard, waits up each night and chooses somebody to protect. And we're going to use the same rules I did last time. But this is your warning. And I'm not going to do it again so I don't mess it up. I'll let you protect the same person twice in a row. But if you do that, you can't do it no more the rest of the game. So like, like the seer, you know who it is. You want to protect them twice in a row, I'll let you do it. But you can't do it no more after that for the rest of the game.
You can't do the double protect, or you can't protect that person.
You can't protect that person anymore.
Once you protect the same person twice in a row, you lose your ability.
No, you lose your ability to protect that person.
No, you cannot protect that person again.
Yeah, you can still
others.
protect other people, but you can't protect that person no more the rest of the game.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah.
And you can still double protect other people, right?
Yes. Just remember, whoever you double protect, you cannot protect that person at all the rest of the game.
But by double, you mean in a sequence or twice?
In a sequence.
Okay. So I can go back to that person as
Yeah.
long as I
As
skill.
long as it's not on night after night. Next one is still my favorite, the priest. The priest gets one protection spell. It'll last the whole game until it's used up. I'll wake you each night, ask you if you want to use it. I'm gonna wake you regardless every night. If you never after you used it, you get one-time use. You can put it on any person you want, even yourself. It protects you from an elimination, no matter what it is. Killing during the day, at night, anything. Again, I'm bringing it back, the spellcaster, because it's so much fun. But to prevent somebody getting picked on, you cannot choose the same person more than once. So you have to choose a new person each night. So somebody's not getting picked on.
For the priests, are basically just giving someone 2 lives, right?
Basically, yes.
Okay.
Next one's the wolf cub.
Do you want to specify what the spellcaster does?
I just did. Spellcaster wakes up each night, chooses somebody to be silenced the next day. They cannot talk the next day. But to keep it from that person picking on the same person the rest of the whole game, like Connor did to Blake the last time, you can only choose one person once during the whole game. So you can't choose the same person twice unless you somehow made it through to the end and you have to choose them again, and then that's fine. But
I just
until
want to
then,
make sure you clarified what the rule did, because I don't think you mentioned it.
okay, no problem. Wolf cub. The wolf cub dies during. Excuse me. The wolf cub dies during the day. The werewolves get 2 kills the next night. I'm gonna have a mystery werewolf. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. I'll message the person what they are. Then of course you have an unknown number of werewolves, unknown number of villagers, and then last one but not least is going to be cursed. If the werewolf is targeted to cursed, he becomes a werewolf at night. Okay.
I want to clarify one thing. You said if the wolf cub is killed during the day, the werewolf get 2 kills. But let's say if the witch kills them at night, they don't get 2 kills then?
No.
Okay.
And do we have a seer? I wasn't sure if we.
Yeah, that's
Freya.
Ravenna and Freya.
No, but they're evil seers, right?
No, there's one
is
evil, one good.
One's good.
Ravenna is evil. Freya is good.
Oh, okay, got it.
Ravenna's like a minion, right? Where she's on the evil team but plays like a villager.
Kind of.
Okay.
So what with powers?
Yeah.
She's the evil mystic seer, so to speak.
Our
Okay, and
goal
there's-
to win this game is to, if we're on the good guy team, is to kill Ravenna, and if we're on the bad guy team, to kill Freya. That's the goal.
Is that the win condition? The win condition is
That is the win condition.
outside of normal werewolf win condition.
In this special game, that is the only condition.
Okay.
Also, if we kill all
Because
the
if you kill
werewolves
all,
and
so
Ravenna
say
is alive,
the
we still
village
going?
kills all the werewolves, guess what? The game's not over. Still
I would
gotta
love
kill.
for it to be literally just werewolves and Ravenna and Freya alive, and then there's arguing like, no, I'm the evil one. We need to hang the other one.
That would-
Could be.
So we don't need to kill all werewolves to win.
Nope.
Okay.
No.
No,
If
you're
you
good,
kill
Adele.
her,
Well,
you're
let's
good.
leave.
And it's just 2
So-
special wolves, and then the rest of regular wolves.
Yeah.
So with the witch, once per game you can save somebody, and once per game you can kill somebody. That's how that works.
Yes.
I don't know if I've ever played with the witch.
And you can save yourself, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, how everybody's been playing the witch, I'll play. So it won't be. So like when I tell the witch wake up, I'll show you a name who the
You'll
werewolf's
say,
targeted.
this person's been targeted. Would you like to save them? Yes or no? And you, yes or no, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when you
And-
say targeted, what if they're targeted and they're protected by a bodyguard? So it's
You don't know that.
You don't know.
It's just
You
they're
don't know.
targeted. You might waste your save if they were protected.
oh,
Depends
Okay.
on how in sync you are
mean-
with a bodyguard.
Now there's an instance where maybe Ravenna targets that person and the werewolves target that person, and in that case it wouldn't be a waste.
also a double kill does count. Okay.
I doubt it. I doubt that would happen, but you know.
Double
Say,
tap.
tell me about the priest again one more time.
The priest chooses anybody or themselves. They have 1 power. It gives them a save from any kill, from lynching, from killing at night, a witch kill, it doesn't matter. To get one free save from it, and it stays there until it's used up.
Can I just clarify what you just said? If the werewolves and Ravenna and say and or the witch all targeted somebody, the bodyguard only protects one of those instances.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Good
doubt
to
that's
know.
gonna happen.
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, you're right.
I don't know. With me, Connor, Blake.
If y'all ready,
Melissa
I'll
in the
start sending
game,
out
I'm not
rolls.
sure. That may happen actually.
Okay, Ravenna, witch, and werewolf. Everyone and bodyguard. Everyone target Daniel as soon as you can.
Hey, will Freya see the special wolf?
It'll be a
the
shame
mystery
if he's
one?
one of the seers.
That's a good question. Does Freya get the specific ability of the mystery wolf, or just learn that he's a mystery wolf?
No, they both have the same ability to learn the person's exact role.
Okay.
Well,
So the
right,
mystery
but-
wolf, we don't know what it is. So will you tell them it's a rabid wolf or it's a whatever kind of wolf?
Or
Yeah,
just
I will.
mystery
I will.
wolf?
I will.
Okay.
I'm just not telling the
Wait,
village. Keep it
Wait,
little.
yeah,
there is,
no, I
there
get
is
that.
a mystery wolf in the game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
So there is a special ability wolf. So let's spend the first 30 minutes of the first day discussing what we think he would have included.
I think it's a Sasquatch.
The Sasquatch wolf.
No,
And the other
different.
wolves won't know.
I don't like
He
the
turns into a
Sasquatch.
mega wolf.
I don't like the Sasquatch, so I try
I
not
think
to
it's
use them.
the Wammy wolf.
On the random checks, is it going to be the same random one every time, or is that going to change? Because otherwise, you might be able to determine who the other seer is if it changed.
No, if you see the other C, you get a false roll.
So you might just see them as
Johnny's saying
like,
if they check them again.
what do you call
If you
it?
check them again, it's
is
not
he
going to
gonna get
change,
that
right?
same
No,
false
not-
roll?
it
I
does
have
not
a. It's
change.
not going to change. I already have
Okay.
a predetermined role I'm going to
Okay.
show.
If
I'm not
Freya
gonna
checks
change it.
Ravenna, he might show bodyguard. So you're
Got
thinking like, oh, I don't want to kill them. They're the bodyguard. That said, it makes me think. Have you ever played Blood in the Clock Tower, Jason? Because I feel like you would like it, based off what you're coming up with here.
No, I haven't. It looks
That's
way too
exactly
complicated.
What Drunken Poison does.
Yeah.
All right, I'm sending out rolls. Y'all can talk
I
amongst
was turned
yourselves.
like that, Jason, as well.
Huh?
I was turned like that, like Colton did to you now. They were like, Daniel, have you played Blood on the Clock Tower? You would like it. And I love it.
And he converted.
Your voice is going away once in a while, Eugen, just so you know.
Is it, or is somebody cutting me off?
I don't know. You sound fine to me.
Yeah, you sound fine.
It sounds
Sorry.
good. It sounds good, but all of a sudden goes like very low. Maybe it's just.
I
moving
haven't
his
heard
voice.
that though. To me,
Maybe it's
okay.
Daniel cutting you off.
It might be. I'm rude. on
Daniel,
that.
shut up. I can protect myself.
Do you have a gate on your microphone?
No, you're not dying on my team. No. Oh my god, that was a great game.
The evil seer has 1 life, right? And then the good seer has 2 lives?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
But the
So
evil
No. The evil
seer
seer.
First,
Evil seer gets
Yeah,
a kill at
first
night. The good seer has an extra life.
Okay.
That's
we
their
could
there's
technically
difference.
win on the first vote if we vote out Ravenna right away.
Yeah.
That's true.
I'm sure that will happen.
Imagine I'm Ravenna and just
I'm gonna assume we should force like lack of communication so people don't like werewolves aren't just like, hey, Ravenna, I'm a werewolf.
Oh, there's no
I don't know
talking at
how.
night.
Right. Not trying to like treat it like a minion taking your thumbs up.
Well, they don't wake up with the werewolves.
Yeah, but they could be like waving
Right.
or something while
No.
the werewolves are awake.
If you're asleep,
And
you're asleep.
Suggesting that
everybody
we
do it.
All right,
Everybody.
everybody waves during
they cannot be killed by the werewolves though. The evil Ravenna, right? The evil seer.
No. Just
Yeah,
prevent
but
from.
we don't want her to know, or him, or to know the
I
werewolf.
did it that
because
way
then
so they wouldn't know who they
He won't
is.
check. He won't check that person anymore.
Yeah, but what's the winning condition of the werewolves? If Ravenna wins,
They
then
kill
they win.
Freya.
Right.
They
Okay.
have to kill Freya.
They have to kill our seer, and we have to kill them.
So it's the werewolves are with Ravenna and her win condition, and the villagers are with Freya and her win condition, right?
Yeah.
Basically, okay.
Both teams just need to kill the one person, right?
That's your
Yes.
goal.
Nice.
What if they
like
no? They can't both die on the same day, right? That's impossible.
The only thing that's gonna be hard is like
I don't know.
Yeah, they
if
technically
the
could.
how does the seer come out at some point, right? Like
Yeah, they really can't. They're gonna have
they
to.
cannot come out ever on the game. That's gonna
Nope.
be tough.
No, wait. If the witch
'Cause
killed,
the witch could kill and the wolves could kill.
yeah,
both seers
exactly.
At the same time.
Then what? Then what happens then? It's a draw. Stalemate.
I say Adele automatically loses.
It's on the order. I think it's
Everybody else.
werewolf is always on
Foretelling.
the order of call.
Yeah, but you have
Whoever
to
he
know.
caps earlier. Yeah.
Right.
You have
okay.
to know who the evil witch is, and that Freya doesn't see her sister, so they can't
Wow,
coordinate
Blake.
and let.
Basically,
That
they're
was
just
a
saying
massive yawn. You okay, man?
if the wolves coincidentally attack Freya in the same round that the witch kills Ravenna,
Yeah, I guess whoever killed first would win.
and if Freya
I
had
would
already
say the
lost one
werewolf
life-
should win like that because
No, whoever's
It's
first.
a draw.
well, the werewolf kill is first, right?
I guess. I don't know.
The werewolf.
I mean, it's not one in the clock tower. Everything happens. Well,
Yeah, but in that specific scenario, I guess we could make an exception and go by the order.
Yeah,
No.
well,
Sure.
if I'm correct, the werewolves kill first, and then the witch can kill.
yeah, no, technically you're right. So
Yeah. The
It won't
only
happen though.
we have to be careful as villagers because there's 3 possible kills, so it's a large chance.
Yeah, but
I don't
once
know,
we
there
get
might be a
3,
lot of
then we can never
sections
have more
here.
than 1, right?
Could be. Yep.
The 3 kills can only happen once.
We don't have a hunter. We don't have a hunter, right?
No.
No.
No,
Well, we
it's just
could
like-
have a
mystery
mystery
I was
werewolf.
just saying this.
Yeah.
I was just saying for the sake, like when there's a witch and people, like on the very end, there's very little people. Not a lot of people. The witch has to be very careful to kill somebody at that point, because the chance, like if there's five people left, there's a great chance that you're gonna lose the game.
Yep.
That's why I say I don't want to meta game and tell people. But
Actually, we could have 4 kills because there's the Wolf Cup, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And we're given the rolls when people die at night and daytime, right?
Nope, not at night.
Oh, not at night, only daytime. Okay.
Because you're asleep at night. You don't know what happened.
That's fair. I do like it, actually. I prefer it that way.
If you ask me, it should be like we wake up and Jigen's like, well, someone died tonight. And that's it.
Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen pretty much. But we will see who died. Like the video is gonna disappear. You can't hide that.
And remember, don't shut off your camera right away. You might have been protected by somebody. So it's just like, as far as like the priest, if you're going to get lynched by the village, don't shut it off just right away. You might be protected. You never know.
Yeah, but don't say that. You just say you don't die. No.
Well, you know
nothing
how I
happens.
do, Daniel. You could get a whole nice description.
I know that. I played in one of your games. It's a great description, though. It's gonna be fun, at least.
I'm just gonna say I got my roll and I'm a villager. Just saying.
If someone dies at
Oh,
night,
sounds
do we
like you're hedging a bit.
Already.
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
good to
But
ask
in
for
this
the-
game, you can actually bluff as a werewolf, and it's viable to some extent.
what?
Yeah, like towards the end, you could actually bluff as a werewolf.
Oh,
and
like
it's
what I was
fine
saying.
well, even if there are villagers, they would say we don't care about killing you now. We need to kill.
Mhm.
Like if there's 3 people left, you could say I'm the werewolf. By the way, you don't want to kill me.
If
You're not bluffing as a werewolf. You're saying your role. Hey guys.
Well, you
I'm a
could be
werewolf.
you could be
Kill me.
bluffing as a werewolf if you're Ravenna, right? That's what I mean.
Yeah. I'm just, if I'm a werewolf, I'm just gonna say the first day. Hey guys, I'm a
Oh,
werewolf.
wait, Graham,
Kill
did you get
me."
that message?
Exactly. That's what I'm gonna say. But I'm a villager, so I already said. That I am.
Okay, so we kill you first.
Sure, I guess. Whatever.
All right, I just admitted some people in. Are they just spectating?
Nam, are you playing?
I made it 2 people into the game. All right, cool. Hey, Graham, did you get that message?
You're muted, Graham.
Feel free to read it aloud to the class.
No. All right.
Message. I did not.
He's not getting chat obviously because something he's playing on another platform. I mean, he's using Zoom on another platform.
I messaged you on Facebook, but it doesn't look like you've received it.
See all in Messenger. It's probably because we're not friends, and I'm probably not showing up.
Yeah, I think you have to like accept his message request.
I'll be right back.
Just put it into the what do you call it? The group chat.
That works.
Oh, there it is. New message request. All right, cool.
Just mute everybody but Graham and then tell him what his role is.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, Graham, I've got it. This person says that it's going to automatically die from the village.
That's great.
It's like they said the Masons, but we don't even have Masons in the game. Alrighty, Adam. Put
The old hack sent Adam away.
Already?
We gotta wait for Adam S.
So he
But
would be
does
right
everybody
back.
have everybody upstairs got a roll now? Thumbs up if you have a roll. All right. Only person I don't know. Adam. But he said he'd be back in a second. Adam, you got your roll?
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Do you need to be briefed again on rolls? Or are you good?
I was listening.
Okay.
Can't say I listened to everything, but I was listening. But I like going in with a mystery.
Good people want to kill bad people. Bad people want to kill good people.
Oh,
Got
that's
it.
how this one's going? Cool.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Sort of.
All right, the first night I'm going to wake everybody up. I'm just going to basically wake up the team so they know who they're on, which is pretty much just going to be the werewolves in this game. Looks like nobody else needs to wake up. So when you hear the sound, this means it's time to go to bed. Everybody go to sleep.
Are you going to mute us or do we mute ourselves?
I'll mute y'all. That's fine. I hate this style of bots. All right.
In the world of Jukin Village, the battle of the seers is at war. Your objective is to kill the other seer. So at this time, I need the werewolves to wake up.
Wave at each other. All werewolves, including the special werewolves. Wave at each other so you know who you are. All right, werewolves, go back to sleep. I'm sorry, I'll let the spellcaster silence somebody tonight. So spellcaster, go ahead and wake on up. Who do you want to silence tonight? Thank you, spellcaster. Go to sleep. That's it. Nobody's dying, so time to wake on up. First off, Adam S. You have had a spell casted on you. You're silenced for today.
That's the most useless silence.
Oh my gosh, poor Adam.
That's what I would have done.
I love
Poor Adam.
The day is
What happens if
yours.
they get nominated? Are they allowed? They just have to dance and hope we like it.
Oh, I'm also I'm gonna do a timer, but it's also three nominations too. So we're not like spending all day. I don't have to remind you. I need a nomination. I'm not gonna be that person. You have a timer.
So neither sister gets a check night 0?
No.
Okay.
Oh boy. So we're going in blind.
Totally blind.
Seems like
Awesome.
Well, the werewolves aren't blind.
They know each other.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Hey, the bright side, they didn't get a kill last night, so you're fine.
Some of them are
Yeah.
muted though.
He did say the kills stack, right? So if two people chose the same person, and let's say the bodyguard protected them, they would die because it would get through the bodyguard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Because I was trying to math out, we have enough protection abilities for Freya just to come out and like we just like, all right, let's just keep.
Yeah.
But I guess it won't work.
Not
yet.
I do like the mind game of the like, okay, they're gonna protect the seer the following night, but will they protect it the following night, or are they gonna like skip a night and then do the next 2 nights after? That double protect actually I think is interesting.
Yeah.
Does Freya know when she lost 1 life?
No.
Oh boy.
So there's be no kill, and they have to wonder if it was them or not.
Yeah. Or was it a protection, or was it a priest? You'll never know.
There's no kill.
Or was it them targeting the Ravenna?
Yeah.
If there's no kill, it's probably Ravenna.
All right.
I don't know. There's actually quite a bit. There's like
There's
4.
a lot of options.
Nah, she ain't gonna.
There are a lot of options.
Yeah, but I mean,
All right.
I don't foresee.
I'll
why
say
would people use
Ravena's
that on the first
powerful
night?
enough when I'll say Ravena's powerful enough if she knows she lost 1 of her lives.
Okay.
Okay.
You mean
yeah.
Freya?
Freya.
I was gonna say
Freya.
maybe I wrote them
Sorry.
down wrong, but I had Freya was the good one.
Freya.
Well, here's what I mean. I don't think, I could be wrong. I don't think the priest should use their ability unless they really know who Freya is. Like, I really think they should let people die unless they're really confident that's Freya. Or even maybe at that point in the game, Freya comes out.
Yeah, because he or she will have 2 lives plus the priest save plus the witch save, so technically 4 nights.
Bodyguard too.
I would
And
say
a
too,
bodyguard.
if you're the witch, you don't want to wait for like the
Yeah, obviously everything should be
third
focused
of the game
onto
into the
Freya.
third of the game to kill, because then you have such a small number, then you risk to kill Freya at that point. So you want to not go too much further from the halfway into the game.
Oh, Jason went AFK. But if the witch sees that they were targeted, rather than saving themselves, can they choose to kill? And then they would just die.
I think they.
She wants to.
Think so.
Go out
I
in the blaze
mean,
of glory.
they get a kill, so
Do they still have the ability when they're being targeted?
Right, because normally like the seer wouldn't act after they've been targeted, but or if their save was already gone, could they still use the kill after they've been targeted?
Yeah.
So there's like
so you're asking the werewolves targeted her before she got to use her powers?
Right.
Before she woke up?
Normally the seer
that
would
night,
wake up
during that
afterwards.
night. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll hope a son that she's dead, so she would not be able to do that. Unless she wants, for Flair, she wants to kill herself, their own spell, let it happen.
So she could use her save, but she couldn't use her.
Oh yeah, well actually, the witch, if she has not used her save, she can use the save to save her life.
Right, but she wouldn't be able to use the kill at that point because she would die.
No, she's not.
That's what makes
There'd
sense.
be no reason not to save yourself and then use the kill again later, right?
Well, there would be if it's like a last moment thing, like.
I guess his question is, I guess let me formulate the question different. I think what they want to know, can the witch use both ability on the same night?
Yes.
I think that's.
Oh really? Okay.
So they could save themselves and kill. Yeah.
That was
And
another
the
question. I
witch's
wasn't even
save-
asking that.
Yeah, but also that's good
Is
enough
the
to
witch
have
save functionally identical to the priest's protection spell? They're just 2 different names for the same thing.
I think the priest protection
Priest is
spell is
ongoing.
anytime like ongoing. Like
It uses it once, and that person's protected until it gets
It applies a buff.
Right.
It applies a buff that is on them until it gets popped, basically.
The biggest difference too is the witch knows who's targeted, so they'll know. Okay, do I want to save this person? Or the priest is just blindly picking somebody.
Right. Also, because they know who's
Bodyguard +1.
targeted, they could figure out what happened if there was no kill.
Yeah, the
Like, they
priest
could figure
effectively
out
gives somebody an extra life.
if it where it's. They could actually find Ravenna if they know who was targeted and they don't die, and they're able to eliminate the other possibilities of bodyguard and priest.
That's true.
That's actually huge information for the witch.
I think for us,
hopefully the
secret's
werewolf
going to be
target her.
figure out how to use all the saves properly. and not waste them.
One more question, Jugan. If the witch uses both or uses her save abilities, will you still tell her who's being targeted?
Huh? No.
Yeah, he's gonna hold us thing say dead.
No.
If she's already used her save ability, I'm not gonna tell her she was.
Okay, then maybe she shouldn't use it because that information is amazing.
No, that
Is
person's dead. Why is
No,
it?
the person's
We all
died,
know
we're
the
gonna know
person's
about it in the
dead.
morning.
No, but if they don't die, he or she, whoever's the, I forgot the name now of the role, but whoever's that
Yeah.
could figure out the witch, could figure out if they're Ravenna or not, possibly.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Yeah, as long as she's not used her save ability, I'll tell her who they targeted.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that'd just be
Argue
OP.
with me, Gil, you're Ravenna.
No. I actually got quiet because afterwards I understood what you're trying to say.
Yeah. That makes sense now.
I'm just
Connor,
happy
how
I'm
does it
not
feel?
going to die
There's
the
two
first
seers in the
day.
game and you haven't been checked yet.
Yeah, it was weird that there wasn't a check the first night because going into this, knowing that I'm good, I was hoping that I get checked because I'm like, sweet, they know I'm good, and I don't have to worry about it. It sucks when you're a werewolf and you get checked the first night, though.
Right. What if they both check the same person? Does it cancel out or just information?
They're not on the same team. They both get to figure out that role.
So is there any way for, like, if they both come out, is there any way for us to differentiate which one's lying?
I don't know.
Yeah, we
That would be
kill
a
one
good
and she doesn't die.
idea.
We know the others.
But the werewolves
Yeah.
might be targeted.
But then the bodyguard and the priest will protect them
Actually,
instantly.
Oh, yeah, they would.
The only difference is Ravenna would say, don't kill me, or if you kill me, I'll kill you tonight. That's the only thing.
The only problem is Freya would come out and Ravenna just wouldn't.
It's actually more advantageous for Ravenna because the werewolves can't kill.
Yeah.
If
And
they
Ravenna can kill.
them, they won't die. They'll know to go after the other one.
And so, yeah, if the real Freya comes out, then Ravenna can do the kill.
We could vote out the wrong one, and it's over.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I don't think we want anybody coming out.
No, it's a bad idea, guys.
No.
Maybe we can talk about it later. But
We don't have enough
Yeah, not at this
protection to
point.
protect the real one.
We got, what, 7 minutes left? So we're going to nominate somebody.
Yeah, I'm gonna nominate Blake.
Yeah,
I'll
one
second.
nomination for Blake.
Okay.
A second for Blake. All right, give y'all reasonings why.
He thinks he's being spellcast and is not allowed to talk, so I just want to.
All right, that's yours. What about Melissa?
Jenny.
I didn't
It
nominate.
was
I
me.
didn't say
Oh, it's Jenny. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I seconded because Blake's being really quiet, and I know that he said when he's a villager, he just kind of is more talkative.
All right. I'm going to mute everybody. Blake, unmute yourself when you're ready to defend yourself. You have a minute.
Yeah, there's just no information. Even if I had a role, I wouldn't have got any information night zero. So I am just trying to watch people and catch on some things. I can't not be suspicious of Connor. Paul also, he's always more quiet, but he's been more vocal recently. So I wouldn't kill me. I'm Team Village. So that's all I have for now. But keep me alive and, maybe even Priest save me and I'll give you suspicions in a round or two.
All right, you got 20 more seconds. That's all you're going to do?
Yeah.
As usual, up the save, down the kill. Three, two, one. That's definitely not enough. Blake, you're still alive.
Daniel, I thought you were with me.
You're muted.
I've
Your
done
wrist
that
was just
mistake.
stuck already.
I've done that mistake once, so I'll never be on your team.
Oh man.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't think I've played with you since I blatantly ignored you, so
Come
I'm trying to follow you.
I'm joking, dude.
Wow.
But no, I voted down because I thought it was weird that he was asking for the priest to protect him. I mean, maybe it's just talking, but
That's exactly why I
because
voted down.
Because I want to play the game and I tend to be killed early on, so that's why. If I were the priest, I'd save myself, to be honest. But just saying.
Blake
Well, we
is
want the priest to save Freya, though.
Yeah.
So you're
So-
gonna
But you could wait. You could wait and be
He's
killed.
sounding like a selfish villager that we should.
You
Just
could be.
Yeah.
No,
that's-
I'm
I agree
saying
with
the
Connor.
priest. People die with powers and information, and if you're the priest and you're waiting round after round for Freya or whoever to come out, you can be killed before you even use your ability. So yes, it would be selfish to use it on yourself, but it's also preventing a werewolf kill for one night if you were targeted. So I just don't think you can wait for the Freya to come out to save your powers.
Right.
Is all I'm saying.
or a priest if you want to.
Freya
You can
Shmeya,
use,
it's all about me.
yeah, if the priest wants to, they could use their power on themselves and then claim Freya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now you can't.
Why not?
You don't have to claim it, but you could at least look like
Try to
it's
draw
a
suspicion.
werewolf.
Yeah.
We shall find out.
Not a bad thought. Like, obviously, Guami already said it, but like, now it gives Freya the opportunity to come out, and the werewolves don't know if that person's telling the truth, and it gives other players the chance to pretend to be Freya and have the werewolves go after them instead of the real Freya.
Right.
Yeah, but that
Everyone's gonna
illusion
pop
would
up as a
quickly
Freya.
I'm just a basic
Okay,
Freya.
I'm Freya. I'm Freya.
But listen, that's not a bad thing, right? That's not.
No, it's not bad, but I would
I'm
say maybe not
Spartacus.
right now. Maybe in couple
Yeah, no,
days.
it's something to. It's not a bad idea.
I don't think it's a bad idea, but not right away. I would wait a couple of days to see how the game progresses.
Yeah.
You guys think we should definitely kill tonight? I mean, just for the even if it's randomly, we win on night one.
It's just like it's just
How do you win on night
Or
one?
I guess we. Yeah.
I think
We,
is the fear right now is
we,
like
kill
what if you
Ravenna right
nominate
now.
you nominate the
Yeah.
Clarify, he
Accidentally
means day one.
Here's the thing: if we
I thought Rafina had 2 lives as well.
No,
no,
she just
If we
doesn't
put
have
up-
wolves.
if we put up Freya now, they're gonna have to come out and be like, "Listen, you can't kill me. I'm Freya." And
No.
They do
Or
have 2
we
lives
kill
though
them-
too, and then
Yeah,
yeah.
if they survive tomorrow, then we know that they're Freya too. You know
Because
what I
nothing
mean?
else is 2 lives, right? Yeah, because the priest didn't activate, so it
That's the only way
wouldn't
they
have been
come.
that.
They
This is
survive
your
the
deity
elimination
calling
as if
out,
they're
just
Freya,
to
'cause no one's
say,
had an
so
ability
you,
to use yet on them.
The only
Is it a
thing
good
that
idea for
worries
you
me about-
waste your good one on that, and she be vulnerable? I don't know.
Let's
The only thing that worries me a little bit is we don't know what this mystery wolf is. This mystery wolf could be somebody who gets to kill every night. So like we have no idea what that is. And I'm not
Like
gonna,
I have a feeling. I have a
Is it a
feeling
rabid wolf?
I don't want
Oh, okay.
that to,
Could be.
It's true.
to change up what
could
our
be somebody who turns somebody into a werewolf. So that's
A
definitely.
starving wolf, rabid wolf.
Alpha wolf.
So with that,
Yeah.
I'm actually on the more side to kill because I don't know what that wolf is.
Well, it'd have to be a wolf that doesn't introduce a new night phase because that'd be too obvious.
It could
So
be
it
a
couldn't be an
feather.
alpha wolf
All right.
I don't think it could be a
that's true.
rabid wolf either, because he would have to be keeping track of the
unless it's
nominations.
Tom's version of an alpha wolf, which is really a lone wolf. All right, we have 2 minutes. We see him nominate somebody. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you afraid of not randomly nominating?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm on the side of taking a shot in the dark, even if it's a dark shot. I mean,
I do have a suspicion of somebody who might be a werewolf, I think.
Melissa, what are your reads?
good enough.
Quick, we need info.
My reads are you, Daniel, and yeah,
are
just
some
you,
good
Daniel, right
All
now.
right. Since you came out,
All
since
right.
you said that, Melissa, so I
I
didn't
know,
want to
gonna
say that
die.
alone. I didn't want to say that alone. But there was a moment between Daniel and Colton.
Yeah, I wrote
that
it
was
down.
like, yeah, I was like, I just didn't want to say that right away because I didn't want to be wrong. But since I'm not alone in there, I'm with I'm totally with Melissa, Colton, and Daniel.
You're
Either
right,
the werewolf
guys.
or
Just
something
kill
bad.
us.
There's something bad.
So I have
They're the
another.
werewolf because they know each other.
I have another suspicion as well.
Wait, you going off of me saying that I followed Daniel's vote? Because that was me just.
The one was
Yeah, there was a
Wasn't
moment
just that
between
for
the
me.
two of you.
That was me just referencing that I never trust him in games, and I
Can
wanted to trust
somebody
him.
nominate one of them so we can stop the timer?
I'll nominate Daniel.
I'll second it.
All right.
What can
Give
I
y'all's
say?
reason.
I'm so sorry, dude.
It's I'll give it. Since I nominate, I'll give you the reason.
Okay,
I
first
was
of all,
I normally wait.
Go ahead,
I normally talk a lot.
Unmute yourself, Gil. I'll just muted everybody so you don't get interrupted.
So I don't know if you noticed, but I went quiet all of a sudden. It's because there was a moment between Colton and Daniel today when they were talking, and I think they were trying like to not suspicious, but it didn't work out. It didn't jam what what they tried to do there, and either both of them. I'm not saying either. I'm suspicious of both of them. I may be wrong, but it was weird what happened there, and like, okay, I'm gonna watch the two of them, and I'm pretty sure either both or one of them is a werewolf.
And who seconded?
I did. I just wanted to really nominate somebody. I don't know if I'm going to kill Daniel I'll let him defend himself, but I wanted to stop the time before we ran out.
All right. Daniel, unmute yourself. You got a minute.
Yeah, that was just a joke. And actually, Colton knows what I'm joking about because we're playing we have played a lot of Blood on the Clock Tower together. So we're always on the different team. That's why I was joking. But yeah, I'm a safe kill. It's fine if I die. I'm villager team, by the way, but I'm a safe kill. So.
You got 28 more seconds. You good? All right. As per usual, up to save, down to kill. 3, 2, 1. That's enough. Y'all drag Daniel down to the gallows. So convinced that he's a hairy furball that y'all don't want in the village anymore. As you strap him up to the post, tie him up, and as you light the fire, you see Daniel tense up. He has furs coming out of the arms, turning into a werewolf, howling at the moon. Daniel, you're dead. Thank you for playing. That sounds of Bella's tones. My village team has already got themselves a werewolf off to a strong start. All right, let's see what happens tonight. First off, let me get my werewolves to wake up. My werewolves. Choose somebody that you want to get revenge on. My werewolves, wake up. Everybody agrees? Werewolves, wake up. I saw 2 names. Okay, thank you, werewolves. Go to sleep. Let me get my alpha wolf to wake up. Do you want to turn that person? You can go to sleep. Ravenna, wake up. Who do you want to look at? And Ravenna, do you want to use your 1 power? Thank you, Ravenna. You can go back to sleep. Freya. Freya. Who do you want to look at? My witch. Wake on up. This person has been targeted. You must choose if you want to save them. And Wish, do you want to use your other power tonight too? All right, go back to sleep. My bodyguard, wake on up. Who do you want to try to protect tonight? My priest, wake on up. You want to use your power tonight? If so, who do you want to choose? Thank you, priest. You can go back to sleep. Last but not least, my spellcaster, wake on up. Wake on up. Who do you want to silence tonight? All right. Time to wake on up. All right, let me tell you what happened last night. Since y'all got yourselves a werewolf. Actually, there was no kill last night. There was no kill.
Dude,
Just keep that in mind. Whoever the witch is, just keep it in mind.
And Blake, you had a spell casted on you.
Okay.
Can we clarify the
You got a
alpha
spell
wolf
casted
role?
on you, Blake, so you cannot talk.
Can we clarify the alpha wolf role? That role works basically anytime a werewolf dies. If the alpha wolf is still in the game, they can turn that person instead of saving them.
It's a one-time thing, or right? Is a one-time thing?
Technically, we don't have an alpha wolf, right? It's just possible.
No, he did say there was a mystery wolf, and then he called Alpha
Yeah, I
Wolf
just
during
called
the
it
night.
out. I'm
Yeah,
sure
just-
it's legit.
Unless that's
So
really part of the
Alpha
bluff.
Wolf is usually turns the wolf's kill into a werewolf.
So we have two options, right?
So my question is did the bodyguard or something happen to protect that kill from actually happening, and they didn't actually turn?
I doubt it.
I think the bodyguard to protect himself or herself, because
No, I think the bodyguard probably tried to protect either you or Melissa Gill, and I think this is just what I would think that they would do.
that is a possibility.
They tried to turn one of you. That's why there's no kill. Not because you guys were protected. I actually think the Alpha Wolf tried to turn either you or Melissa, unfortunately.
Or there's a cursed. Isn't there a cursed?
Yep.
There is,
Yeah.
but again,
But if you are the witch,
there was a debate between the werewolves, right? And you two were the ones who
Yeah.
called out Daniel and Colton, so that's why I'm thinking there was a debate. And I'm also thinking the Alpha Wolf turned one of you, unfortunately. That's what I think.
I think if you're the witch, don't come out. But the witch saw who died.
Yep.
So the witch have to keep that in mind, because that person, unless it got protected by the bodyguard, it's probably turned. It's probably a werewolf by now.
Because they could be Ravenna too, right? Because the wolves can't kill.
Yeah.
Why are we assuming?
I think it's very high chance. Like the witch will know right now if that person is a werewolf or not. If
No,
you
they
saw a
won't.
person that
it
is
could
not
be Freya, it could be Ravenna, it could be a bodyguard protect, it could be the cursed, it could be
right, but I'm just
Why,
saying the
why are we
likelihood. That's
saying
what.
it's so highly likely
or
that
it
it's
could
an
have been
alpha
if
wolf?
an
I don't
alpha
get it.
wolf.
No, what I'm
charged
saying,
and-
is like you have to keep that name, and the witch has to keep that main name on mind because
Absolutely.
that person is a wolf candidate
Yeah.
right now.
That's what I said as soon as we woke up. Yeah.
Can I throw
Well-
out a proposal, I guess? And obviously, we don't have to do it. If the witch saw that either Gil or Melissa was killed last night and you didn't use your save power, I think, honestly, it's probably just important you come out and say it.
I don't think so.
But if you saw a different name,
let me throw it. Listen, look.
Go
I
ahead.
don't think your power is strong enough in this game where I don't want to leave Gil or Melissa in this game as a werewolf if they really are turned. And I think your information.
but here's the thing: if you saw a different, if the witch saw a different name,
Yes,
it can't
they
come
don't-
out. Don't come out.
No, I
Don't come
agree.
out.
I agree.
How is their power not strong? They might
Okay.
find Ravenna
Yeah,
later
but
on.
listen, I'm saying
That's the
now,
other
knowing if
possibility,
Gil
too.
or Melissa turned is more important than the witch in this game.
But why
Totally
are we
agree, yeah.
assuming the
I
alpha wolf
agree
is
with
in play?
that.
I don't get it.
No, we're not assuming. If that
Woke up
happens,
the alpha wolf.
He said the alpha wolf was in play.
Yeah, he said
He
it.
said? I didn't hear.
Yeah,
Okay.
during
Yeah,
the
he
night.
called
He
here
said
the
it during the
Called
night.
it at night.
That's why I'm like, it would be so like odd to assume. Okay,
All
if he
right.
said it, then it makes sense.
before you forget, I would just want to remind you that the suspicions by both Colton and Daniel, the thing happens between them, and that's
Yes.
what brought me suspicious. So I'm still suspicious of Colton.
That said,
Yeah, and I don't want to be distracted by this alpha wolf thing.
Right.
Like, I do
Right.
think Colton should probably go next, just based on your reads. But I think if the witch saw Gil or Melissa and they are not dead, I think you should probably say.
No, but not yet. Wait, give them a day or two. If they don't die in a day or two, I'm sure
What
that
if they
werewolf will
die?
target
No,
them
what if the
again.
witch dies tomorrow?
They won't.
You-
They won't.
You don't.
Can I ask-
They have a
And
chance
if
to
they
save
don't-
themselves, presumably, right? They would
And
have
if
a
they
chance to
don't-
save themselves and then
hold
let
on,
us
Adam's
know.
trying to talk. Let's Adam talk. I wanna hear
Adam, go
Adam.
ahead.
Can I ask a quick rules question? Because I wasn't 100% listening at the beginning when you were explaining everything. The two seers, one of each has to die for the other team to win, right?
Correct.
Is it possible for the alpha wolf to turn one of the seers and cause the game to immediately end?
Yes.
Oh yeah, what happened?
Is that possible?
If they don't have a protection already, if they already lost their one protection spell.
So we,
Well, I didn't know since it doesn't count as,
confused.
Oh, okay.
since it's not counting as a death. I didn't know if like the bodyguard protect counts against switching or.
Oh, because it's not a kill. Because it's not a kill, they cannot turn
not a kill.
Freya.
So
Ravenna
why-
is immune to the werewolf's target, like killing them or whatever. So nothing would happen to Ravenna if they target them. And Freya, if she's already lost one of her extra spells, then yeah, that would be a possibility. Like one of her saves.
I would think
with
that's
that, yeah.
unlikely.
Do we think
Well,
that,
it's impossible because the game is still going on. So they obviously didn't turn
Yeah.
Freya.
I
Well,
don't know,
yeah.
Jugan,
I'm
And
assuming-
Ravenna, and
I could be
Ravenna doesn't
wrong.
get killed. Yeah.
I could be wrong, but if I was the witch, I would. If I knew Gil or Melissa was the one targeted last night and they're not dead,
I
I
agree.
would say
No,
I totally agree.
it doesn't matter
Okay.
if either one of them is a werewolf now. We're looking for the witch.
I know, but I don't want to let Gil and Melissa hang around in here if they are a werewolf, right? I want to know that.
We're not looking for the witch. Well, I mean, we're looking
I
for
think
Ravenna.
they would have come out already. I think it's safe
Well,
to say.
yeah, sorry. The Rufino.
You're like, no,
Right.
don't, the witch, don't come out. We're looking for
Sorry,
the
sorry,
witch.
not the
Yeah,
witch.
That makes sense.
Rufino, right.
I check my message as soon as I woke up, and I can tell you I got no message.
I want to
If
ask.
that helps.
I don't know
That's
Jason well enough.
Good
to meta
idea.
him.
So everybody
Would
check your
he-
messages in case I sent you something.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Melissa doesn't look nervous enough to be a werewolf yet.
Would Jason? They call out Alpha Wolf
So-
during the night without an Alpha Wolf being in play. Because what was the point of including a mystery wolf if it's one that just
No.
gets announced?
Yeah, but we didn't know what was
I
in the
don't
game
think so.
right, until it happened. I mean,
Is
Right.
there any chance of it actually being a different role?
You didn't know we were going to kill a werewolf on the first night, right?
Is that the Alpha Wolf only acts on the first when a werewolf
No,
dies?
when the first werewolf dies, yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay, I'm sorry. I thought it was.
I think that's why he called.
every night.
He called the specific wolf is because we killed
Okay.
Daniel.
I'm sorry, I misunderstood
I don't think he's messing with us. I think there is.
That makes more sense.
Yeah,
I
I
thought it
think
was.
so, too.
I thought the Alpha Wolf had a chance every night. I didn't know it was only when a werewolf died.
Nope.
And I can tell. It seems that the time that took the werewolves were not on the same page.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took a long
And I
time.
wonder. I hear kind of another thing. I wonder if some of them won't kill Melissa and I, and just because what you just said, they may have one of them have thought at the same thing and decide to do something else.
Not only on the same page, but does it also not mean that we have an even number of wolves?
No,
if they were split 50-50?
That means there was
he just said
five to
that-
start.
Yeah, it could have been
Yeah.
2 and 1. It's not always that. It's got to
Yeah.
be like everyone's
Well,
got to
that'd
be
be
in a
4 to start if there was 3 right now. There'd be an odd number if Trudy killed one.
Although I'm going to put a tag on my back, and I will say, unless the bodyguard save himself or herself, I think it's pretty good guessing that they would save Melissa. I think it's a thing that they normally would do.
It'd be one of you two. That's what.
Yeah, but I think it would
Yeah,
be
one of
Melissa.
them.
I don't see anybody here who would try to save me.
Is there any reason why the Alpha Wolf would say no to changing? If
Maybe.
they only get that one chance, or do they get the opportunity later if they say no now?
They only get the one chance.
So why would they not make another werewolf?
No, they
Yeah, I
get
feel
one
like
chance, but it doesn't need to be now. They can use it anytime.
They can use it any time a werewolf dies, as long as they're still in the game, they can use it.
Oh, after every werewolf death, they get the opportunity.
Yeah, but it only once for the whole game. So
Okay.
once they've died,
Yes.
they can-
Okay.
So it's
thank you.
possible
That's
they
what I was-
didn't do it, but it's likely they did because they don't want to die
Yeah.
before using
Right.
their ability.
Yeah,
But there
why would
is
they
a
not?
reason to say no.
There is a reason.
Especially if
Once the
that
seers
alpha
clean
wolf
more people or
still
something.
happens to be Colton, because we're already suspect of him. He would, if I was Colton, and I was the alpha wolf. Of course, I'm going to use it because they were.
Well, I don't
already
think I would have been
suspect.
targeted because I am already suspect. Melissa read me. I
I
wouldn't
know,
kill
but
me as a werewolf.
if you are the alpha wolf.
If you are the werewolf,
Oh,
yes.
right.
You said
Yeah.
Melissa read me as if it's like true. You're almost like confirming.
Yeah, I mean, I trust Melissa's judgment. If she thinks I'm a werewolf, I think I'm a werewolf.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't want to come out because I was afraid to be
She was already
wrong,
right about one.
But once Melissa confirmed my suspicion, I think she may have saw the same thing that I saw.
I
Like-
did. I read. Yeah,
and
read
I don't know what we said. I was making a joke about just from previous games of Blood in the Clock Tower.
Yeah, that's what
Because
I
I'm a
thought.
villager, because
I don't
I'm
know
a
if that looks
villager, I
suspicious or
wasn't
not,
afraid
but-
to nominate anybody.
So Colton, are you upset about losing a teammate?
I mean, nobody died last
Are you
night, so I
are you
think we're
eating your
okay.
teammate already?
I think Colton's fine.
It's
I
like,
don't
I'm going
think
to eat
Colton's
now
a
so I don't have to
werewolf.
talk.
Yeah, if I die, I have dinner. It's okay.
Yeah,
And the
I mean, he
weirdest thing-
seems like really relaxed. Like I don't think Colton's a werewolf, but
Yeah, but there's also the
disagree.
vote thing. He was the only one voting down. And he was surprised when Daniel didn't go with him, and then he realized he was
I was making a joke.
couple people.
Me and Jenny said the same thing. I didn't like Blake's reason. That's why I voted down. And
Oh.
Daniel already had his thumb down before the vote started. That's why I made a comment about, oh, you didn't go, like I thought I was trying to follow you. That's what my joke was about. He already had his thumb down before the vote even started, and then he changed it to up. That's what my whole joke was about. But
Yeah,
I
but
didn't
there's
like, I
there's
didn't
there's
like
more
Blake's
on
reason.
there's more on you
Alright,
guys'
we
faces.
got-
Other
yeah,
things
more
happen
on
on your face.
We got 5.5 minutes. Can we hear some other people's opinions, like Alex Daly, Sean, James, Graham? I just want to hear some other people's thoughts.
Yeah, I'm just
I
trying
can
to
go.
figure out who everybody is. I usually go off social cues at the beginning of the game, so that's kind of what I'm looking for. Haven't gotten a whole lot this game. I mean, Sean's kind of looking down. He's been quiet, but that doesn't really mean anything right off the bat. Johnny. I mean, I think Connor's been saying a bunch of kind of weird stuff this game, honestly. You know, asking if Freya can come out night one. You know, you were trying to lead us to thinking that it had to be the alpha wolf. You were saying that the witch wasn't strong. Like there were a number of things there that kind of caught my attention, but I don't have any strong suspicions. I played a game Saturday night and I had a bunch of reads and they were all villagers. So I'm trying to stay a little quiet this
Yeah.
game.
I agree with you, Daly, but Connor wouldn't be so obvious if he was actually evil.
Yeah, and that's usually my thing is, you know, anytime he's playing bad, quote unquote, I think he's less likely to be a werewolf. But
You would. Connor is helpful to the villager, either
way,
werewolf
exactly.
or not. He's always helpful. He always gives.
He does have a tell, and I'm not going to say what it is, but I haven't noticed it. Oh, yeah.
Kwami's learned when he made it in the final 3 with me. He must have picked up on my tell.
Well, I was told your tell after that final 3 day.
I'll share what I'm thinking for now. Is actually I'm kind of with Connor. So I don't suspect him because I actually agree with some of the stuff he's saying. Now maybe that makes us both suspect, but I don't think so.
Definitely.
but I think logically we have to be nervous about either Gil or Melissa being turned. Not only would you get them out of the game, you actually flip them to the team if there was an alpha wolf. I mean, that's a pretty tasty move to potentially make. That said, maybe they were protected, but actually I think in any other game, the bodyguard might have protected one of them. In this game, they may not have concerned that they need to save their, whether it's the bodyguard or it's the priest or whatever. They're saving that for
3 minutes
Freya.
left.
So
You're going under my radar,
targeted.
James. You just got into my radar with that comment.
Unless really quiet.
You
I'm
just
happy to
got
be on your radar.
just gotta. I was not even paying attention. I forgot about James until he started talking. That was
Graham, do you have
strange.
any thoughts?
It was very strange.
I guess, yeah, I'm kind of confused. I thought in the meta that we would have gone to a third nomination. And I was curious, Guamid said you had suspicions, but we didn't get to hear them yesterday. So I was surprised at how many people voted down on Daniel, to be honest. But
it's because Melissa and Gil are just like, I mean.
well, yeah,
Gil,
that's
we're on
great.
the
But I
same
feel like
page
we
right now,
still could
man.
have. Sorry.
I was saying Gil and I, we're on the same page. Like
But
James
that was
is, like,
great,
just
but I
shot
mean, we
up
still
to the
could
top
have
of my list.
heard from Colton as well, or renominated him afterwards. I just felt like there was still more to hear because we were finally starting to get some useful information. But
Well, Guami, what is your suspicion? Do you still have the same one, or has it changed?
I don't know. It's lessened a little bit. After that.
You're doing a good job then.
Huh?
I'm doing a good job then.
Me?
Yeah, I'm saying I'm doing a good job then if it's lessened.
Oh no, well, you weren't my suspicion.
You are the one person that I can't read is Connor. It's so hard for me to read Connor. Are you gonna tell me that?
I am good. I am pure in this game. I know we got time. I'm gonna nominate Colton.
Oh, I was so confused what he's pointing to his watch for.
Oh, I'll second.
All right, I got. Let's see. I got 1 for Colton, 2 for Colton. Who nominated in a second? All right, I'm going to mute everybody. I'm going to say your reasons why.
Is this first nomination? We not had a single one yet.
Yep, this is the first one.
Okay, thank you.
With a minute 21 left.
Sorry, say it again.
With a minute 21 left.
Okay, so I understand Melissa got a read off of me and Daniel. She was right about Daniel, so I understand myself being suspicious. So if you want to kill me, that's fine. Just get it out of the way. I think it's good. I mean, it's good information. At least Melissa's obviously knows what she's doing in this game, unless she's evil. But I don't think that. I mean, she could have thrown Daniel into the bus like that. But yeah, I understand I look suspicious, but I'm just a villager. I have nothing important. So if you want to kill me, that's fine. Or we can just, I mean, at least go to the third vote and bring me back up if you want to. That's also fine.
All right, the next person. Oh. All right. Well, I guess we want to skip over that part. All right.
Yeah, I was gonna say before I die, I'm still caught up on Blake's thing, but yeah.
All right, go ahead and mute yourself, and we're gonna vote in 3, 2, 1.
Was that lag, Connor, or you're muted? But
Yes, my internet connection's jumping in and out here.
Once.
Am I alive?
I think it's 8 save 7 kill if I got it right.
That's what I see. Yeah.
So, one more time. Votes. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 5. So, all right. 8. So, yeah, you're still alive. I kept that right? Yeah.
Yeah. I had 8 save 7 kill. It was really easy for me to see. Everyone in one line was up. Next line was down. It was really
I
easy to
figured
count
we
that.
could come back to the third nomination. I didn't see.
15.
Why did you
Don't have a
mention?
lot of time though.
Since I'm suspecting you, why did you mention Blake?
Just on the off chance that I did die, I just wanted to get my only suspicion out there.
Oh, okay, it's 1 minute. Can we nominate the same person, or do we have to nominate someone else?
It can be me again. I mean, I assume.
Connor cannot nominate him, but anybody else could.
Yeah, somebody else has to do it.
Then I'll nominate Colton. Yeah, I forgot about the time. I thought we had.
I'll second.
Yeah, Candace wanted to spectate. All right, y'all, Colton again.
Yep.
I'm gonna mute everybody. You want to give y'all reasonings first this time, because that's what I thought we were doing last time, and I got messed up.
Like my reasoning?
Yeah, the reasoning for nominating.
Melissa has a good track record. I'm just going off of that. I can't trust my own social cues. What else am I going to use?
All right. Who was the second? It was Gil. What was your reasoning, Gil?
My reason is the same one as before. There was a moment between Colton and Daniel that was really weird, and there was a facial expression that they weren't prepared for that moment. They got lost at the moment there, and then Colton voted down very weirdly on that vote that everybody was voting up. So I think all the werewolves decided to vote up, and he didn't figure that out. So yeah.
All right, Colton, you have a minute to defend yourself.
No, I mean, I don't think it's worth it. I think I'm dying here. Yeah, I'm not quite sure exactly what I did that was so suspicious. I understand you read something that Daniel and I did as suspicious, which I have no idea what it was that gave off a werewolfy vibe. I thought I was just trying to make a joke, but and then I gave my reasoning for why I voted down for Blake, and then voted down for Daniel, obviously just because of Melissa's read. Those, I don't see how those were such suspicious votes, but yep, that's fine though. I'll finish my dinner. It's okay.
All right. We're voting in 3, 2, 1. That's definitely enough. Y'all take Colton down in the gallows because he's so convinced that he's also a werewolf. Y'all decided you're going to chop off his head. So as Gil is the main nominator here, he grabs the axe, goes chop off his head. Colton goes, oh, and his whole body breaks out in fur, try to escape. But just as you try to escape, Gil's axe is true and you are dead. Thank you for playing. Bells will tone, time to go to sleep. Y'all sleeping nice and soundly. Y'all got yourself another werewolf. Village is like on point today. Let's just see if there's any more. Let me get my werewolves to wake up. My werewolves. Who y'all want to target tonight? Everybody agree? Hey, werewolves, go to sleep. Alpha Wolf. Wake on up. Do you want to turn that person? Thank you, Alpha Wolf. Go to sleep. Let me get Ravenna to wake up. Who do you want to look at? You can Ravenna, go to sleep. Freya. Wake up. Go back to sleep. Freya. Ravenna, wake back up. I gotta ask you, do you want to use your other power tonight? All right, who do you want to look at or shoot? Here, Ravenna, go sleep. My witch, wake on up. This person was targeted last night. Do you want to save them? Witch, wake back up. You want to use your other power tonight? Okay, witch, thank you. Go about sleep. Let's see. Next person is the bodyguard. Bodyguard, who do you want to try to protect tonight? Thank you, bodyguard. Go to sleep. A priest. A priest. I'm gonna use your power tonight. Thank you, priest. Go back to sleep. My spellcaster. My spellcaster. Who do you want to silence tonight? All right. The village wakes up to a nice breakfast. Somehow Chef, arrived to the village and created his nice little breakfast, and y'all ate hearty because nobody died last night. The day is yours.
I was actually going to bring up that I thought Colton might have been the wolf cub, and kind of why he was just not getting killed.
I just want to say, I said nothing until I was nominated, and I still got spellcast. So.
Was there a spellcaster last night?
He called him
Oh,
out.
yeah, I'm sorry. Guami, you had a spell casted on you. You cannot talk today.
But I'm picking up on what happened, by the way.
So it is possible that whatever happened last night, somebody could have turned it again, because we don't know for sure that somebody got turned on the first night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I can read werewolves, but I can read tells. What kind of tell a Ravenna would give?
I would assume it's a werewolf tell.
Yeah, but there's no back and forth because the werewolf doesn't know who Ravenna is. You know what I mean?
Right.
I would think.
I think I know who Ravenna is.
Oh, you
wait, I think I know.
I do too. Well, I have a suspicion.
Well,
then let's kill them.
All three of us don't know. Then I can guarantee that. Melissa, you go first.
I think it's Daly.
I agree.
And it's because he made a comment and he said, "I'm trying to figure out who everybody is." And
What you do every game, trying to figure out what team everybody's on.
If we're gonna take a chance,
somebody say that in every game.
If we're gonna take a chance, this is the time. While we still can lose people.
Yep.
Blake,
Going off of semantics.
who do you think it was?
Well, I don't want to say now if we think it's Daly. Honestly, well, I mean, I'll go ahead and say it. Just if we're wrong. I sorry, but Jenny voted up on, to me, what was an obvious werewolf kill, which to me would be a signal of, hey, hey, I don't know, I'm with you. But to me, that just seemed like such an obvious werewolf. So I can't think of any other reason to vote up than you're trying to signal something.
Are you trying to throw her under the bus?
Well,
no, I don't.
Well, there's one person who voted with Colton to kill Blake. There's one person who said Colton is not a werewolf, and that same
That was me.
person voted not to kill Colton. So
Yeah, it was me. But I told you, he didn't give off any werewolf vibes to me. I said as much. I thought he was just a villager.
She the only one who voted up with him in that last
Yeah.
one?
I think
Adam.
Adam.
Just two? Okay, yeah.
I thought I saw Adam's come up too. Okay.
Yeah, I thought there was a couple.
Got Adam and Jenny.
It's not I have these suspicions, but it's just like I wasn't looking at James, but James all of a sudden came into my radar. Like it was a weird kind of the comments he made.
What did I do?
He brought Melissa and I again into the thing, and then like it was a little strange the way he brought that whole conversation. I could be wrong. It's not like Colton and Daniel that I was like 90% sure. James is like I'm suspicious of him. Not sure.
I had been quiet for the beginning of the game, and somebody called out and said, "Hey, if you're quiet people, speak up." So I did that, and I was like, "Listen, logically, I was talking to you guys are like laser sighted on werewolves. So I mean, in the last few games, so of course they're going to target you too, and potentially turning you. It makes it sweeter. That's all. That was. I don't know if
that's why I'm not
suspicious.
That's why I'm not nominating you and anything. I'm just saying, like in a village that I have very little suspicious right now. I have 2 suspicious, and you would be on the top of it. But again, it's not a strong suspicious. Just I don't know. Yeah.
So what's more suspicious, James's speech, Alex's comment, or Jenny?
Well, from what you said, I just want to throw my 2 cents in because I try to just observe as much as I can until I think I actually have some information. And at least for James, I had a note there that, going back to Gil and Mel as possibly have turned from the Alpha Wolf, that seemed odd since Connor was just saying, if you're the witch, come out now if Gil or Mel was targeted, and no one said anything. So I thought that was kind of odd that he was still kind of on that.
Did you call her Mel?
Mal. Is it Melissa?
No,
Mal?
Mal.
I'm sorry.
Maleficent.
Mal. Yeah. Anyway, so that went up on my radar at that point, since I just wanted to add on to what you were saying, Gil.
Well, here's the other thing, right? The Alpha Wolf can't turn both of them, so that they're both still seem to be in sync, right? So if one's good and one's bad, that wouldn't make sense, I would think, unless one of them was originally bad, which I really don't think that is the case.
If somebody would have turned on the first round, would be me. I think it's a higher chance that the bodyguard would have saved Melissa over me. I'm pretty sure.
And I also think Freya would have checked one of those 2 last night. Like they had to have. Right? I mean, those are the 2 that were next on the suspicion
Right,
list.
but there was a no queue again. It could be a bodyguard in the first night and somebody turned tonight.
I know. Again, I would still throw out that same situation. If the witch is in the game and you saw Gil or Melissa, it could have happened again.
Another thing I want to bring up before I forget, Colton mentioned Blake a little weirdly, so I'm not suspicious of you yet, Blake. I was just trying to figure out if was trying to divert looking at Blake, or he was trying to throw Blake under the bus there. That was that moment too.
I think
that was a moment there.
That was his cue to the other werewolves that he wants Blake dead, I think.
Okay.
I think it was too.
Yeah, because I was just I don't know what it was. I couldn't tell what. I just know there was that moment that I just want to bring up so everybody. Yeah. I tried to write down those little moments here.
Adam, what do you think? Do you have any thoughts?
I think Melissa's been 2 for 2, so if she suspects Alex, I'm going to nominate Alex.
Pretty much.
Sorry, Alex, I did it the other night.
I suspect James more of a werewolf than I do Alex as Ravenna, but
yeah, but I feel
I got hold on. I got one for Alice, so I have a second.
I'll second.
Okay. What's y'all's reasoning?
I trust Melissa and Jenny.
Jenny, what's your reason?
Just like what Melissa said, he was talking about trying to find out who everybody is and just being generally very quiet.
All right, I'm gonna mute everybody.
And that little smirk right there.
Alex, going to mute yourself and defend yourself. You got a minute.
Yeah, I don't know. I think going off of some semantics of a comment, I mean, obviously I'm taking notes. I'm trying to figure out who everybody is. If I was Ravenna, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't need to do that. It would just be, asking for that information. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else I can say, but it's not me. So.
Got 30 more seconds. You want to use it?
No, not really.
I'm going to mute everybody again. Usual, up and down, save a kill. 3. Oh, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm terrible at math, so... So 7 will be a tie, so we need 8 to kill. 3, 2, 1. Still alive there, Alex.
I just had a quick question because I don't write down things or notes. How many rolls are there? Good rolls. Not. I don't care about the werewolf rolls.
5 villager rolls.
The curse, does it count?
The curse is bad, right?
Yeah, the curse. I'm gonna consider bad.
Should we point out the people that vote up to save Alex? Because I think right now it was such a close call. We need to. I'm not saying they're suspicious, but we should watch those people.
I would like to elaborate. Do we have time?
I would say the people that voted down are on the minority.
No, because Melissa accused him to be Ravenna. If we kill Alex, they have to vote up. The werewolf had to vote up. I'm not saying that they did because of that. I'm just saying, let's say if he is, the werewolves would vote up right now. So I'm not saying they are guilty. I'm just saying we have to watch the people that vote up for us.
They should vote up, but that doesn't mean that
you go ahead.
Yeah, well, I trust Melissa until she's wrong. I think she could be right, but again, my main suspicion just on behavior is Jenny. And I think if she was the evil witch and she thought Alex could be the good witch, she would easily throw him under like that. So I'm more still on the Jenny train, but I could be wrong.
I want to add on to that. If Melissa thinks Alex is Freya, and Melissa was turned, she wants us to get rid of Alex, correct? And the same comment could have been made for Freya, correct? And if Melissa was turned and Jenny was another werewolf, of course they're going to be on the same page. And Melissa has this track record now as a defense where we should believe everything she says. So I'm not saying she's wrong. I'm just saying that's why I voted up. I didn't want to commit to voting Daly out if he is Freya.
I'm going to disagree. I don't think she is bad.
I don't think so either.
And I'm not going to elaborate it. I'm not going to elaborate it because it's too much information. But I don't think she's bad.
So then here's what I propose. I think killing James is safer, and I think we give Freya another night to do another.
See, I'm not 100% sure. I feel bad that he's finally talked, and then I accuse him, and then I don't want him to feel like he shouldn't talk because I accuse him.
I haven't heard anybody else's suspicion yet, so that's the only.
Gil,
James,
you're 2 for 2 at this point, right? So if you get this wrong, you're 2 for 3.
Yeah, but I'll feel horrible if he's a villager.
Again, that's not on you, Gil. Nobody else has said any other suspicions. That's the thing. Nobody has said anybody else's name as far as being suspicious, other than
it could be psychological because he was bringing Melissa and I into the fray. But I'm gonna say I'm not gonna nominate him, but I'm still suspicious if that helps. Yeah.
Both Blake and I have said we're suspicious of Jenny.
I just wanted to go back to something Connor said that, after the first night, you asked for the witch to come out if Mal or Gil were targeted, and the witch didn't say no one died that night. The witch didn't come out, so we
I
killed
think
a
the
werewolf.
witch cleared the two
So
of
I
us.
think, I'm surprised that you're kind of going back on that. Like that was
I just don't
your
want to
strategy at that
The
moment.
thing is, I don't want to commit to it because if, let's say, Daly is Freya and Melissa was turned, we lose the game, right?
So you think that maybe the witch didn't listen to your recommendation?
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I said I proposed it. I said we didn't have to do it. I don't know what other people are going to decide. So this is what, again, I feel safer voting out another suspicion, which was James, and having Freya one more night to do some checks. Then maybe we come back to the Daily thing. That's just where I'm at.
But the probably Freya gets a false positive on.
We're back.
Ravenna.
And the only downside is we don't win by killing werewolves. We win by killing the evil witch.
Yeah,
So-
but right now our two other people are Gil and Melissa, right? We know they would have checked. I would hope they would have checked one of them. If we do another night, they check the other one. You know what I mean? And then you can
trust in the witch.
Every night we give the werewolves a random chance to win the game, and that's the difference about this game than any other game we normally play. Normally we can keep pushing until we thin out the herd, but this is like every night, by skill or randomly, we could lose that game.
Yeah.
And Sean,
And the fact that nobody's died means that you could have lost a life.
Yeah, exactly. We don't know if Freya's already lost a life or not.
Yeah, and Sean, I agree with you. If I was the witch, I would have too, but I can't say that's what everyone else would have done. I don't know. So I can't.
I thought you came across very convincing that if I were the witch, I would have come out and said something. So I'm like, that would have been really good information.
I don't want that to be the thing.
I'll say that I don't think Melissa had turned.
I have not.
I'm on the side of believing that you haven't either, but I still think it's safer to kill James. That's just my opinion.
The only one I can't kill is Sean because I killed Sean on the first night last time.
All right, I'll nominate James.
I'll second.
Alrighty.
Wow, he's pissed.
All right, so Connor, what's your reasoning for nominating James?
I just think it's safer, and I don't actually have the best suspicion radar, but you're the only name that I've been hearing.
He froze. Yeah, but he has. But Connor has normally good logic. Yeah, he's good.
A suspicion radar like everyone else, but you're the only name that's been coming up. So I just think you're safer to kill than Daly as of right now.
Melissa, what's your reasoning?
My reasoning was, I think Gil and I already said it when you started talking earlier, which makes me feel bad. But I also want to add that I did write your name down in the beginning because it was the way you were talking about something. I just wrote down commenting as if afraid of the villagers. Like what you were saying was sounding like you were trying to tell the other wolves to watch out for something. So that was why you jumped up.
I remember.
All right, sure defense. Unmute yourself.
Yeah, so I don't understand how that came off as making me suspicious because I was just putting out some pretty obvious logic. But listen, I am the witch, so I'm going to come out. I've used my save power. I saved Alex on the first night. So if you kill me,
it's not the witch.
I've only used half my power, so it's only the other half that'll go. But yeah, I protected Alex on the first night.
Because we've had 2 nights of no deaths, so tell us who has been targeted.
So Alex was targeted on night 1, and Melissa was targeted on night 2. But I had already used my.
I want to clarify this. This is their defense. Nobody interrupts the person on their defense. Okay. You may continue your defense.
Did the last part I got out? Did I answer your question, Connor, or did I get muted? Okay, I'll answer it. I don't mind. It was Alex on the first night, and I saw they targeted Melissa on the second night. But I had already used my save, so I couldn't help her.
All right,
So
that concludes your defense. We'll be voting right now. Again, we still have the same, so we need 8 to kill. 3, 2, 1. It's enough. So convinced that James is also werewolf. Y'all decide to bring him down to the gallows. This time you're going to use a silver bullet because you're sure that's going to kill him. You shoot him right in the heart. And as he screams, howling at the moon, trying to turn, he falls flat on his face in his half-morphed werewolf form. Thank you, James. You're now dead. Man, this village is on point today. Let's see how many werewolves are left. So let me get my werewolves to wake up. Who y'all want to kill tonight? Thank you, werewolves. Go to sleep. Let me get Ravenna to wake up. You want to use your shot? Thank you, Ravenna. Go to sleep. Let me get Freya to wake up. All right, thank you, Freya. Go to sleep. Witch, wake on up. Wake on up. You want to use your power tonight. Oh, and hold on. And this is who werewolves targeted. You want to use your other power. Actually, right, go to sleep. Alrighty. Hey, Switch, go to sleep. Sorry that took a little bit. Adam. I'm not Adam. I don't know why I said Adam. Bodyguard, wake on up. Bodyguard, wake on up. Just clarify, that didn't give out anything. Thank you, bodyguard. Go to sleep. Priest, wake on up. You want to use your power? Thank you. Go to sleep. Spellcaster, wake on up. You want to silence? I'll just leave it like that. Wake on up, wake on up. I'm gonna send a message out real quick. Before I just really say anything. All right, the werewolves come to town. They're getting like really hungry because they've been denied kills. But for some reason, they didn't get to eat again. So nobody died.
I want to apologize.
Who's silent?
I want to apologize. Wait,
Who's
I want to
silent?
apologize for interrupt.
Someone should be silenced, right?
Whoever.
In case it's you.
I
Gil.
keep forgetting to do that. Paul, you're silenced.
Okay.
I want to
Always write
apologize
that
for
down, man.
interrupting him. I just find hard because something came up during his defense. It's hard when we shouldn't have killed James at that time, knowing he was a werewolf. It's too like we get some information all of a sudden. It's hard not to bring that information up. Like,
Why are you apologizing?
because I interrupted his defense. I'm apologizing for interrupting his defense.
That's actually why I changed my vote.
I just think we needed like a 30-second.
Yeah, like
Where everyone can
after
get
the
in.
defense. So
Somebody comes
yeah,
out with a
because
roll
it's
like
so
that,
hard. Yeah,
it's important that we point.
He
things out.
got the logic wrong. He said he saved and then he still saw who was targeted.
Yeah, and
no one
the
was
other
able to
problem that I
dispute.
had actually was with the votes. Let's say he was the witch. He used his save power. What use do we have for him anymore? So I really don't get the saving. Let's say you believed him 100%. There was still no reason to keep him alive.
Well,
the logic was flawed anyways.
The witch wasn't giving a chance to come out once
Yeah.
he called. Like, so that's a problem when somebody defends and call, because then you can survive one more night if you don't give a chance to the real person to come out. That's
is there another witch claim that won another fake one?
I wanted to say something about that.
I mean, he
because
wasn't because he was a werewolf.
I backed Gil up on being suspicious at first because, and it was specifically because he was still after Gil and Mal, even after that whole witch thing happened with Connor. But then, Connor, you started agreeing with his same logic, which I thought was suspicious for him to do that. So that kind of threw me for a loop. And then when he gave his defense and said, like, claimed to be the witch, and then like the interruption, that's what I was like, all right, I didn't think through the entire thing. I was on the fence if he was a werewolf or not, and if he was a werewolf, then okay, but we really need to be after Ravenna.
But I think also he was very weak. He didn't defend himself he wanted to die, because I think that made me really suspicious of Alex right now. I think that really made me suspicious that they were mining to die, because if he didn't die, we would go after Alex.
Alex, Sean, and Johnny were the ones who voted up for him too.
I mean, he claimed something that he knew he was out there yet. Yeah.
Is this, I mean, we haven't killed a single good roll. Like, actually, nobody has killed a good roll. So is this time, like, for Freya to come out? Like,
Yeah, so I want to point something out, which is basically what Connor is saying. If not Freya, but if the bodyguard comes out, and just hear me out, if the bodyguard comes out and the witch and the priest, we can figure out who was protected and who was actually Ravenna.
Yeah,
what do you think?
Well, then the witch should come out as well.
No, all three. That's what I'm saying. If all three of them come out, they can match their information.
We know
and
they're
figure
all
out who was
alive. They all
protected.
have to be alive.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're all alive.
Yeah, I'm gonna come out. I'm the witch. So the first night Sean was targeted, I didn't save him, but he didn't die. So
Okay.
second night, Adam S. Third night, Adam S. And I saved him because I figured the wolves were going after him twice. That's probably.
So you were in target last night then. You didn't need to. You didn't need to save yourself.
I was targeted by Ravenna last night.
You were.
Yes, and I didn't die, and I think the bodyguard saved me or the priest protected me. But so.
Okay, so Ravenna doesn't have their healing shot anymore. That's really good information.
Wait.
How do you know you were
how did you know you were targeted by Ravenna? I didn't catch that.
No.
Huh?
I heard some typing.
Wait, how do you know that Ravenna targeted you, Melissa?
Because I got targeted and Adam got targeted. So two people got targeted. So I don't know if I could have been saved by the priest. I could have been saved by the bodyguard. I don't know.
But you saved Adam.
So either Ravenna attack Adam or attack her. It's one werewolf and one Ravenna between the two of them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So why does it have to be Ravenna
but there's also a wolf cub. So two kills could happen.
Oh, okay.
Wait, so you knew two people were attacked last night?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
two people were attacked last night.
So it was
And you
Sean,
saved
Adam,
one.
and then Adam and Melissa, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So do we want the bodyguard to come out and confirm if they protected Sean and Adam?
Yeah, please do.
And Melissa. Because
Probably don't know how many werewolves are left. That's the only dangers.
Yeah.
No, because there was 3 protections that happened that wasn't the witch. The witch only saved Adam. But the first time Adam was targeted and Sean and Melissa wasn't saved by the witch.
I would
either
say
bodyguard,
the priest,
or one of them is actually Ravenna.
I'm not sure about the bodyguard. Maybe the priest, but not the.
No, the bodyguard is actually better. The priest only gives us one information. The bodyguard could give us multiple. And I
would
think
say
we're so ahead that it's
only
fine.
if the priest used their ability already. I'm not sure
all
about
right.
the bodyguard. I'm not
Mm.
sure about the bodyguard yet.
All right, I'll come out. I'm the priest. I used my power last night.
On.
I mean, do you want me to tell you who I used?
No.
Oh wait, if it's not the targets that were just mentioned, then no.
Or not at all, because you can still.
If it was already used, like if
Yeah, I already used it.
you used it last
It's
night, so
open.
it
I used
wasn't
it last
on
night.
Melissa.
Yeah, I just used it last night.
All right.
Does the priest go before the? Wait, it doesn't matter because everything happens at the very end.
Yeah.
So that means the bodyguard can still save Melissa tonight.
No, but it's also possible that she protected Melissa, and just now that kill that happened on Melissa was saved by the priest. It's possible.
I didn't save. I mean, I'll tell you, I didn't save Melissa.
Okay, that's good enough. Yeah, that's all I want to know. So the bodyguard protected
One
Melissa.
other thing I want to bring up.
We shouldn't have said that.
I think.
No, I think we're so ahead. I think it's fine.
Yeah, but now with the werewolf, no, Melissa has no protection.
Listen,
That's why I was trying to push.
Yeah, but she doesn't have an ability anymore.
I could kill. That's my only ability.
Yeah.
We have to assume too the Alpha Wolf has turned somebody. I mean, I would assume that they turned somebody at this point.
I'm not suspicious of you, but I'm gonna tell that I got a little suspicious of you when you push so much for James there. Like I felt like you're trying to get a werewolf kill instead of a possible Frey Ravenna.
I explained my reason. I mean, if you don't,
I understood. It's just like, why would you want to be able to kill a werewolf over a
because
Ravenna?
I decided I'd rather risk. Let's say Melissa was turned, because we all said that could have happened, right? She could have wanted us to kill Freya if she thought Alex was Freya, and I didn't want to do that. And I'd rather give another night for Freya to clear somebody. That's kind of why when I mentioned if Freya, and I wouldn't do this if Freya lost one of their lives, because they do know if they lose one, they probably shouldn't come out. But if they have both their lives, we know for a fact we have a bodyguard. we have a witch. Now we know the witch used their save. We also know the priest used their thing. So knowing that now I'm not so sure they should come out. But if we had our save, if we had our priest, and we have our bodyguard, and the Freya cleared some people, that's where I was thinking, like, if Freya comes out and says, hey, I checked Gil and Melissa, they're both good, then I can go after Daly. But obviously they're not telling us.
Well, I feel like
Oh,
I
Alex.
believe Melissa that she's really the witch. I mean, obviously James was not the witch.
No, I believe it, but again, she could have been turned. We all know that.
That is true. That is true. I got a hint. I thought she was either the priest or the witch that was back in her. I thought she was one of the roles. Now she could have been turned, but
question.
Nobody else saw if Adams really got killed. Right?
What's up?
On the so when the Alpha Wolf acted, if the person who was supposed to have died was saved by a bodyguard, does that mean nobody would have turned, but the Alpha Wolf also lost the ability to use it again later?
Now that'd be you're gonna question, right?
What was it?
For like, if the Alpha Wolf targeted somebody, but that person didn't end up dying because they were protected, does that mean that nobody was turned and the Alpha Wolf no longer has that ability?
That's correct.
Okay, so
He gets the ability the night. He gets the ability the night after a werewolf gets. So every time a werewolf gets killed,
I always assumed, and this, I mean, I'm glad he clarified that. I always assumed if the Alpha turned somebody, no matter what happened to that person, if they were protected, whatever, they were turned. I'm glad that was clarified.
Because I'd actually thought, Connor, that maybe you had turned and you were pointing out, oh, it's probably Gil or Melissa as like a really great way of coming off, but it wasn't you.
I thought the same as you, Connor, and that's the reason I was suspecting you, because I had the same thing. I thought maybe you got turned and you were pushing to kill James. Now I'm less likely. I'm not as suspicious.
No, and now that that's clarified too, that's exactly what could have happened that first night, where if the bodyguard protected either you or Melissa and the Alpha tried to turn you, they didn't turn you.
Well, it was Adam that was put up, right? Didn't Melissa tell us that it was Adam who was targeted that night?
2 nights in a row.
I would put money that I didn't get to protect the first night. I think the chances that I got protected by the bodyguard are very slow. First, but here's why. Because Melissa tended to die very often, and she has good hints. I'm always people is always suspicious of me, so it's less likely that the werewolves would go after me. They could have, but it's less likely. So the bodyguard the tendency is to protect her over me, because the chance that I will survive that night is higher.
My only other concern too is there haven't been a lot of kills. Now we got Melissa's info. Could they have targeted Freya once now and
could have
getting worried? That could have been a possible thing that happened.
They could have.
Well, that's what I was afraid of. That's why I saved Adam twice, because they targeted him.
That's why I'm a little, I don't know. I'm nervous. If they think they know who Freya is, they're going to keep going after that person.
I think they did Adam twice. Freya.
In that sense,
No,
then
once.
Adam could be Ravenna, because the wolves can't kill Ravenna, so they may have just been confirming.
I think you're right, but I still think that between Alex and Adam, I would kill Alex first.
Yeah, me too, just based on my suspicion.
Yeah.
Because I think I know another werewolf, but I don't think it matters much. Unless I'm wrong about Alex, I wouldn't go after werewolves right now. I would kill Alex if Alex is innocent, then I would go after Adam.
All right, I nominate Alex.
I second.
I'll second it.
I think we should just kill him.
Yep.
All right. The people that accuse them, unmute yourself and give your reason, then mute yourself back.
I think we've already given our reasons why I think Alex is a pretty good bet right now.
All right, Alex.
Yeah. Can I throw mine real quick before Alex? I just don't want there to be suspicion on me. So you guys were worried that I'm trying to protect Alex. So I will vote down unless he has some amazing defense here.
All right. You can defend yourself, Alex.
Melissa, you've been having such a great game. Don't mess it up now. I'm I'm probably going to die if I don't say it, so I'm going to come out. I am Freya. It seems like the werewolves targeting Melissa was to try to throw me under the bus, because if she died, everybody would think that it was me. Just because she was throwing shade at me. I'm thinking that Adam has to be Ravenna then. If the werewolves have targeted him twice, they probably thought that, when he didn't die, that it must have been him, and they, had to reconfirm that suspicion. Night 1, I checked Gil. Gil is a villager. Night 2, I checked Blake. Blake is a werewolf. And night 3, I checked Jenny, and she is the priest. So that's all I got.
All right.
Again, can you go over again who you checked? I missed that.
Yeah, so night 1, I checked Gil, and Gil is a villager. I checked Blake. Blake is a werewolf. And then Jenny is the priest.
All right. Voting on Alex's life. 3, 2, 1.
I think he's saved at 7.
Yep. You're safe.
Guys, that's risky. You actually want to.
He is definitely. No, he called Blake. Why did you come out about Blake? Are you even a little bit suspicious when you start talking about Blake? That is weird.
Here's my other thing. He should have checked. We all talked about it. We wanted him to check Gil and Melissa, and the fact that he didn't.
He is guilty as charged. He might not be a Ravenna. He might be a werewolf, but he is guilty.
I agree, and I'm also glad. I'm also glad if there is if he's not telling the truth. If the real Freya doesn't say anything,
You got a minute left. Okay.
I don't want him to goat out Freya.
He might not be Ravenna. He might be a werewolf because he was trying to get.
Yeah, trying to pull.
So do we nominate Blake and see if he's lying about it?
No, we have. Well, unless you're only two.
We only got a minute and a half.
We gotta kill Alex first.
We gotta do Alex.
What if he is?
What if he is Freya?
No, but listen, I don't think he is.
I know he's not.
No. So wait.
Did anybody also notice?
So if he is Freya, he won't die. He has an extra life, and because nobody's targeted him.
Yeah.
I was talking to
Let's do it. Let's kill him. If he's Freya, he'll come back.
That's true. That is true. That is true.
He'll come back if he's
he
Freya.
won't die. That's true.
Okay.
So let's vote him out.
Wait, what?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I guess
I nominate Alex.
Wait, but
I second Alex
because Ravenna already used her kill.
But if he is the real Freya, we're screwed.
He'll have another.
No, he survives. He has 2 lives.
He has an extra life.
But we're going to kill one of them, and then
the bodyguard will protect him.
You hope so.
He has
and then we have to figure it out.
an extra life against nighttime kills.
It won't be a day after because I know he's bluffing.
Priest didn't do it, right?
All right.
Listen.
Priest is gone.
Let me clarify. He has an extra life against the werewolves and nighttime kills. Y'all kill him. If he is what y'all think he is, he will die. I'm just saying.
Oh.
So he only has
The extra life is for like nighttime kills.
I'm willing to lose this game.
Never mind.
Because if we don't kill, if we don't kill him,
he's just gonna. Yeah.
If we don't kill him, he will.
Blake and Adam both voted for me.
Let's hear for Alex. Since you call out Alex. Yeah.
Wait, Adam.
Listen to Adam. I mean, let's listen to Adam since he called Adam's name.
Guami, protect me tonight.
I already used my priest power.
So wait, somebody nominated somebody?
So Guami, he just told he saw you, he knows what you are. So so it's Alex definitely. Yeah.
If Guami, if it makes sense what Adam said, then it's definitely Alex.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait.
But if it doesn't, then you're actually
because he knows your role. He knows your role.
He knows who you are.
Gets to know what the ones
both
are.
of them knows. Both of them knows.
Yeah, of course they do.
The bells are tone. You're all running out of time. I saw the new day started.
No, we nominated.
Did y'all nominate for the day? Has ended?
Yeah. Didn't Gil nominate and then Connor seconded?
No. Johnny nominated.
I said it.
Oh,
Melissa
Johnny.
said it. Somebody else said it too. I think 3 of us nominated and then seconded.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did nominate.
Okay.
But then we didn't do any defense.
We didn't
or
let him
anything
do
like
his defense.
All right, go ahead and defend yourself.
You guys are crazy. I told you I'm Freya. Adam and Blake both voted down for me, so I don't know why this is so hard, but I guess if you think that I'm Ravenna, then kill me, and we'll just lose this game. It's fine.
All right.
We can't talk.
Voting on Alice's death a second time. 3, 2, 1. That's enough. So you bring Alice down to the gallows. So certain he's a werewolf. But he's not the werewolf. He's Ravenna and the village wins.
How do you guys get it? I don't get it.
You scared me for a second.
Melissa anymore.
Melissa. I vote we nerf Melissa.
Honestly,
exactly.
what the heck?
What is this? It's so powerful.
He used to like. I gave him that defense, guys. Like I said, what if he's Freya? So he totally used that. Like, what are the odds that he was?
I was going to say that either way.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, that's the only defense, really.
Yeah, when you're Ravenna, you're gonna.
So I was going to suggest we kill Blake and see if he really was a werewolf.
He was.
You should have killed him.
And then I was hoping that he was the last werewolf, and then the werewolves would get no more kills.
Oh no, there was two more.
That's
Oh, there was two more?
Yeah.
Oh.
Blake, when I said you should have known I was Ravenna when I said you weren't the werewolf cub. You
was Grandma werewolf?
I thought you were just.
No, I think it was
Paul.
Yeah.
Johnny.
Who?
And
Johnny.
Sean?
Johnny.
All right, I'll since keep y'all from guessing, give y'all a little debrief. Ravenna was Alice Daly, as y'all figured out. Freya was Adam. Witch was Melissa. Bodyguard was Gwami. Priest was Jenny. So great call on Priest. She protected Adam after the second night he was targeted. Let's see. Spellcaster was Sean, which got turned by Alpha Wolf the first night. Wolf Cub was Blake. Alpha Wolf was Johnny. Werewolf was Colton. James was also a werewolf. Daniel was a werewolf. Connor was a villager. Gil was a villager. Adele was a villager. Paul was a villager. And Graham was the cursed. So.
Yeah, that meme is so true.
Sean still got to use his ability even though he was turned.
Yeah.
Yeah, I allowed him to
Oh,
use
you're a werewolf, Sean.
I was.
You hurt me.
He got turned.
Did a single bad person die?
I'm glad you were because I would let you leave to the end.
Killed only bad
No,
people.
I don't think any villagers died.
We didn't kill a single
Not
villager.
not a single villager.
But I was so suspicious of you when you protect James, Connor. When you fought, like I thought you were pushing too hard to kill James over Alex. I was like,
I only did it because of the
Connor got
scenario,
turned.
right?
Question, y'all want to play again? Try it again?
For sure.
I'm not gonna be
Alex
able to
was
unfortunately.
Freya and Adam was Ravenna.
Who was the other werewolves? Sean and who else?
Oh my God, these are great.
Now James I knew, but was
I was.
Blake was Wolf
Oh,
Cub.
I was the alpha. I didn't know it was a one-time thing.
Yeah.
Otherwise, probably would have
And
waited.
I forgot to call him third night, but it didn't matter because you already did
I
it.
didn't. I
Yeah.
didn't really either.
And then on one of the nights, you forgot to say the alpha wolf again.
It didn't matter because you already used the power.
Yeah, but they didn't know that.
Well, I wish you wouldn't have. I could have won.
Wait, what was your power, Sean?
I got to silence people for the day. I was laughing so hard silencing Adam for the first day. It cracked me up. I wasn't sure about Blake if he was.
Oh, and
good
you
or
kept
bad.
your spellcaster ability as a werewolf?
Yeah. I didn't want Blake to get just targeted because he wasn't talking. So I was like, all right, I'll just throw him a bone. Wake up the next day to find out he's a werewolf. I was like, oh, that's nice.
I
Nice.
felt like I
Keep
was
your
playing
ability.
legitimately as a villager. I felt like what Blake said was suspicious. That's why I voted down, because I thought it was suspicious what he said.
Guys.
And whatever joke I made to Daniel, I didn't like. That wasn't like, oh, he's a werewolf and that's why I'm making this joke to him. It was just I'm talking to Daniel because he's a guy that I've played with before. I was making a joke. We both happen to be werewolves though, and so it looked bad.
For the first time ever, I woke up as a werewolf, feeling confident, seeing who the other werewolves are. And then day one, Connor nominates me. Then Colton and Daniel are like, doing this thing. I'm like, are you guys kidding? We could have had this.
It was really weird, the interaction between Daniel and Colton in there. I think Colton was just trying to be playful. And I think Daniel was not prepared. He was distracted.
Maybe.
And
it was regardless of the fact that he was a
he
werewolf. I was
showed
just
he
making
was
a joke with
distracted.
Daniel, like he's just a buddy, whatever. I wasn't like, oh, I know you're a werewolf, so I'm talking to you. It was just.
It
I was
showed
making
on
a joke
his
to a
face,
friend.
reaction then.
Then maybe that's what gave it away. That's
And that's
more
very
fair.
unusual for him to be, but I think he was distracted when you called him.
Maybe that's what you guys read. That makes more sense because I was like, I didn't feel like I was making some werewolfy move. I just was making a joke.
Blake, you'd be happy I didn't suspect you at all.
I was flying under the radar a little bit, trying to.
I
but
called him out at the beginning because Blake loves talking actually in the first night. He likes getting people talking so that he can find a suspicion. So then when he said, I don't know if we'll find a suspicion on the first night, I'm like, dude, you love fishing for suspicions on the first night.
You know what? I'm just lower energy tonight. This wasn't water in this cup, you know, so I'm not always.
I got suspicious. I wasn't suspicious of Blake, but I started watching Blake after Colton mentioned him. And I was trying to figure out, was that like trying to divert away from Blake or trying to throw suspicion on Blake? So I was torn there. But at the end, and then Alex then mentioned your name, like, okay, they are trying to actually get a werewolf kill. So they clear up. And that's, yeah.
Well, so the interesting, the first night we had a kill, Blake puts he says me, and so because you're the wolf cub, right, Blake?
Me, yeah.
Any of my
And then
spectators
Jason
want to play
wouldn't
too?
let us kill Blake, and that's what took so long, because we were like Blake.
Yeah.
And Jason puts up the message.
My thought actually, and it probably would have failed, but I was thinking if we kill me, there's like a 2% chance the witch would save me. So I was like, maybe we could get rid of a witch save night one. But that
is smart. I didn't think about that.
Well, and Jason said that you said that you wouldn't tell people that he was a werewolf when he died at night.
'cause at night
You
we
don't
don't
specify, right?
Yeah, we wouldn't know.
But what I feel like not being able to kill each other. What's even the point of having that clarification? I mean, I guess the witch killing somebody.
You could target. It's like werewolves can't kill other werewolves. So they wanted to target Blade because he's a wolf cub. But I'm like, it'd be pointless. So I was just trying to make y'all understand. You can't. Kill
No,
each other.
I was from my viewpoint. I was thinking, maybe I could get the witch to use her save night one. Feel bad for me, you know. Would you?
I wouldn't have.
It was too early. I think.
It was too early. I told myself, whoever they target twice, I'm saving.
Jason, would you have because you let Sean keep his role, which I don't think usually happens with the alpha. Would you have let the bodyguard and who were some of the priests?
No, because spellcaster all he does is silence. That's the reason I did it.
I figured that was why. But it was funny because I said, guys, we have all the roles. They've all been activating, but it was I didn't know that he got turned.
I thought Jenny was the bodyguard, and then when she came out as a priest, and I got a little worried because then all of a sudden it's people wants to kill Jenny. I was like, I got a little tense, but then I was happy when she came out as a priest. She survived first and came out as a priest, and then I figured, and then Wami, and then I saw that Wami was a little weird. Like, how did she save Melissa?
What was funny?
I think Wami is the
night before
bodyguard.
Alex died. Adam checked Alex, and I gave him a villager card. And then when he did that, I was like, "Oh man!"
It was funny. You said that it was suspicious that I didn't check Melissa. I did check Melissa. I just lied about that.
Well, right, but that's what I'm saying.
Did you use your power to kill
You would have
somebody,
told
Alex?
us that, and
That's why I had to lie. It's like I can't say I checked Melissa and then Melissa was targeted that night. Like,
yeah, no,
I know I can target somebody else, but I didn't want her making that connection.
The fact that you didn't use Melissa's name, I was like, oh no, there's no way. They would have checked Gil and Melissa. That's just.
I didn't. I checked Guami, Jenny, and then Alex.
I thought for sure Adam was.
Wow, there was only
and
3
Alex
nights. I felt like there was so many more.
Yes, that's the thing. Is the werewolves didn't even know who was lying.
Wow.
Well,
No, yeah, because I thought that's why I voted, because I thought Alex was the good enough.
Did you ever save me in this game, Wami? I knew.
Thanks for validating me, Johnny.
Yeah, when you said that bet, I was like, I'm not going to bet against you.
Standing at the crossroads between a lie